I'm Zaina and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, what I will be talking about are certain signs that you can notice either in yourself or people close by or in your friends or loved ones to see if they need help or not. In my opinion, everybody should be coming to a therapist if they can afford it, because it's good to do that for self-improvement, for your own satisfaction, and to improve yourself basically, right? But for those who can't afford it, for those who don't know when to go and seek a therapist or why should I seek a therapist, here are certain signs that as a psychologist I have noticed in my clients and patients, and I have noticed in my friends, family, and close ones. So the first one that I will be talking about is difficulty regulating emotions. Now, what is difficulty in regulating emotions? You're constantly worried about the future. You're constantly worried about what is going to happen. You're completely hopeless. You feel like everything that is happening, there is no end to your misery. You're constantly worried about certain things. You get irritated very easily with your family members. You have difficulty in emoting. Sometimes people who are open, who are overly emotive, they start to close up. Maybe that could be a sign. Or people who have been, completely silent start to overtalk, or they become talkative. Things like that. You have difficulty in expressing what you think. You have difficulty in expressing what you want, what you desire, what you feel. That is what difficulty in regulating emotions means. Now, what is reduced productivity? It's in the term itself, reduced productivity. You were able to do something, now you're not able to do even that much. For you to get up in the morning becomes a challenge. For you to brush your teeth, take a bath, the normal regular day-to-day work that one would expect of you becomes a difficulty. At work, you're not able to concentrate. In school, you are acting out. You don't want to do your homework. You're getting called out by your teachers. You're getting screamed at by your parents. Things like that, because your productivity, what it used to be, is not the same right now. You're stressed, you're anxious, you are overthinking so many things, and that's why you're not able to concentrate and pay attention to work that you regularly are doing, right? Now the next one, change in sleep and or appetite. When I say change in sleep and or appetite, I mean increased sleep, meaning you sleep and only sleep. Reduced sleep, where you cannot fall asleep at all, or you have difficulty in staying asleep, right? That is what changes in sleep means. Changes in appetite, you overeat or you undereat, you start losing weight or you start putting on weight, and this all is usually unconscious. Okay, your sleep takes a beating, your appetite takes a beating, you're not able to do work that you always used to do. These tiny little differences in your day-to-day work are slight factors that you can look at in case there is something, bothering you or something that is stressing you out. Then we have inability to build or maintain relationships. Meaning you already are in a relationship, say for example, you're a couple, right? And you are having conflicts. You're always having conflicts on the most simplest things. Why is the plate here? Why is the plate not there? You didn't do the dishes. Why didn't you do the dishes? You didn't fold the clothes. You didn't fold the blanket. The smallest little thing, literally the smallest thing you are constantly fighting about. Your partner didn't pay enough attention to you. You think that your partner is ignoring you. Things like that. And not just a relationship with a partner. Relationships at home, relationships with your siblings, relationship with your parents. You are having a difficulty in maintaining that kind of a basic relationship. And say for example, when you're going out, you want to make new friends, but you don't want to, build that kind of a relationship because you have a certain idea or a thought in your head that I don't want to do this, I can't do this, I'm incapable. Things like that, thoughts like that are signals. Then you have loss or lack of interest. Meaning, now say for example, I'll take my own example. I used to love dancing. I used to love, getting up and doing, working out and doing that. I don't do that anymore. It's been about 2 years or maybe a year since I've actually actively gotten up and, pursued what I used to love. That is just a tiny little example. But, just for you to get up and have something to eat, have your lunch or your breakfast, that you don't feel like doing. Things that used to give you pleasure before, you don't like doing it. And when I say loss of interest or pleasure, it can also be in, your sexual life. You don't have that libido in you. You don't have that sexual urge for anything. You feel a lack of energy, lethargic, completely drained out, as if you've done work of 10 days in 1 hour. That's how you feel. You feel exhausted, you feel drained. That's what loss or lack of interest in, work / hobbies that you used to do means. Physical health gets affected. Now the age-old thing. If I have a cold or cough, I'll go to a doctor. But if I have something that's happening over here, why the hell do I need to go to anyone, right? Here is your signal. Here is one of those major things where we always say what you're thinking or what you're feeling affects how your body reacts. So, right? There is a direct relationship, direct correlation to what you're feeling and how your body reacts, right? So certain signs are headaches, continuous migraines, gastrointestinal issues. Oh my god, that is the biggest giveaway that you have stress or that you are worried about certain things, because your gastrointestinal thing will immediately tell you have a stomach ache, you go to the bathroom too many times, you have constipation, things like that. And when you start ignoring them as just physical health, obviously your mental health will not be taken into account, right? Then we have substance abuse. Substance use, yes, but what is substance abuse? The overuse of a particular substance for an unhealthy reason or for unhealthy period of time. And when I say substance, I mean drugs, I mean alcohol, I mean cigarettes, it can be anything. Substance abuse, where you resort to using a particular substance to make you feel better. Yes, for that particular moment, it will elevate your emotions, you will feel better, you will feel nice. But after, those same emotions that you didn't want to face, they will come back, and then you will reuse and you will continue using, landing up in substance abuse, right? Then we have grief. Grief is the loss of someone's or something, and it is a natural thing. Yes, we all grieve at one point in our lives, but when you need help in moving forward with life and accepting what you have lost, that is another sign that you can think about, right? Then you have trauma. Trauma is a very major topic, and I will take up that eventually in my future videos. Trauma meaning any kind of trauma, right? And trauma is unique. What you have gone through is different from what I have gone through. And even if it means that the two of us have gone through the same thing, how I have responded and reacted to the same situation is definitely going to differ from how you would have reacted in that same situation. And trauma can be any kind of trauma, sexual trauma, child abuse, any kind. I don't want to get into the details of it, but I will eventually in one of my videos. The last one, low self-esteem, low self-confidence. You used to be a bubbly, outgoing kind of a person. You used to be very self-aware, confident, and you used to do things properly, with perfection. Now you're not able to. Now you doubt every little step you take, every little decision you make. You regret certain decisions that you have taken or that you want to take. Everything like that or anything like that is a sign that you might want to talk to somebody about it, right? Now, who to seek at what time, I will cover that in the next video. So I hope these signs is something that you would have seen or will see or probably have noticed in yourself, in somebody that you know, somebody that you love, somebody close to you. And if this is something that you've noticed, refer them to somebody that you know. And I am a psychologist, so you can refer them to me, right? The contact details and everything are at the end of the video. And thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.